Most men over 40 are wasting hundreds of dollars every single month on garbage supplements that do nothing for fat loss, muscle building, or testosterone. In this video, I'm going to show you my top 5 supplements that actually work so that you stop flushing money down the toilet. So the first supplement that I would recommend is vitamin D3. Most people are indoors, most people are vitamin D deficient. And the problem with lack of vitamin D is that it affects literally everything. You have higher risk of depression, anxiety, mood disorders, less testosterone, more fat accumulation, less muscle. Your immune system will be weak. So vitamin D is crucial. I would recommend 5,000 international units per day, but this of course depends. You might need 10,000. This depends. But on average, I would say 5,000 is a sweet spot for you to take daily. And you want to make sure that you take with fats. Vitamin D you shouldn't take, for example, at night before bed with a carb-rich meal. You should take in the morning after fats. So for example, if you eat your eggs with egg yolk, with some cottage cheese, with some nuts, avocado, the vitamin D is a great timing for that. Also, you want to make sure that you pair it with vitamin K2. This will ensure that calcium goes to your bones and not to your arteries. So super, super important. Pair both together, vitamin D3 with vitamin K2 with fats, preferably in the morning. If you increase your vitamin D levels, you're going to start burning more fat, build more muscle, have a stronger immune system, and everything will fall in place. So get your vitamin D levels on point. And let's go to the second one, which is omega-3 fatty acids. This one is crucial. I take 1 gram per day. That's a sweet spot. You can even take 2 grams. These depend as well on your nutrition. I don't eat a lot of fish. I tend to eat more meat, steak, chicken, and turkey. I don't eat a lot of fish, so I have 1 gram per day of omega-3. EPA and DHA will basically decrease inflammation in your body. It's great for cognitive health, great for your heart health, less inflammation. So think of omega-3 as fighting inflammation. Your body probably is highly inflamed daily due to stress or lack of sleep or pollution, heavy metals, all these things in your daily life. These will fight inflammation in your body. It's very beneficial for your joints, cognitive health, even for immune function as well. Besides that, it will help you burn fat. I recommend this daily. Same, you want to pair it with breakfast with fat. So ideally in the morning with eggs, with avocado, with some nuts to enhance the absorption of omega-3. Which brings me to my next one, which is magnesium glycinate. Super important, especially at night. Most people are magnesium deficient. Glycinate is great to improve your sleep. This will improve your relaxation. It will improve deep sleep. So take 60 to 90 minutes before bed, 200 to 400 milligrams. I personally take 100 to 200 milligrams because I have a lot of magnesium in my diet already. This will all depend on where you are in your nutrition, but you can aim 200 to 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate 60 to 90 minutes before bed to improve your sleep. Which brings me to my next one, which is collagen. Very important. I started to take collagen maybe 1 year ago. As I'm getting close to 40 years old, I'm more worried not so much with building a lot of muscle or burning fat. My goal is now to maintain, but above all, longevity and ensure that my joints and my body is capable to lift for long years without any injuries or limitations. So collagen, I take 10 grams per day. 10 to 20 grams is a sweet spot. I love Greek yogurt with collagen. 1 scoop of collagen, 10 grams with some honey and berries. It's a great combination, especially before bed. Collagen is a good source of glycine, which will therefore improve your sleep. So it's great to take collagen at night. I take 150 grams of Greek yogurt with 10 grams of collagen. It has glycine, improves sleep as well. If you pair this with magnesium glycinate, you're going to sleep like a baby. This is important for hair, nails, skin, tendons. So you can mix this with Greek yogurt, you can mix with coffee, you can mix with even with the protein shake after the workout. You can put like whey protein, creatine, collagen, totally fine. You can use it in different ways. I personally like this one because it's pure 100% collagen peptides. This is the fourth that I recommend, which brings me to the last one, creatine monohydrate. I'm taking around 7 to 8 grams per day, ideally after the workout. But even on days that I don't work out, I still take creatine. And I feel that it helps me with performance, recovery, explosiveness, and mental functions. Numerous studies show that creatine actually improves cognitive functions. I take 5 to 7 grams after the workout, sometimes even 8 to 10 grams if it's a great workout. These will depend on your nutrition. For example, a day that I eat steak, I have less creatine because a good quality steak is already a good source of creatine. So this will depend on your nutrition. If you're not eating a lot of meat and following a plant-based diet, I would suggest 5 to 10 grams of creatine because you're probably lacking creatine and it's a great supplement. These are the 5 supplements I would take daily. I personally don't take all of these daily. If I get sunlight, my vitamin D levels are on point. I don't take vitamin D, but other than that, I'm taking all of them. I take magnesium, I take omega-3 daily, so 1 gram with breakfast. I take 100 to 200 milligrams at night, 60 minutes before sleep. I take 5 to 7 grams of creatine with my protein shake after the workout. I take collagen usually before bed, 10 grams with Greek yogurt. When I'm lacking sunlight or when I travel, I have more vitamin D, especially before traveling. When you're traveling, load up on vitamin D. 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 international units. Jet lag, airplane, airports, your immune system gets weak. You're way more likely to get sick after traveling. That's because your immune response was affected due to dehydration or exposure to germs. So vitamin D levels will help you prevent that as well because it strengthens your immune system. So just make sure you take like 5 or 10,000 international units before traveling, the day you travel, and maybe 1 or 2 days after traveling so that your immune system is on point. Which brings me to the 3 supplements that I would avoid at all costs. Number 1, fat burners. Save your money. There are no fat burners. That's just marketing. So save your money. Don't waste it on fat burners. You need calorie deficit, slight calorie deficit, high protein, fix your sleep, walk more, stress less, and that's what you need. No fat burners, and you're saving already some hundreds of dollars there. The second one that you don't need is BCAAs. If you have enough protein through your diet, steak, chicken, eggs, even whey protein, you are covered. If you're having whey protein and then you have BCAAs, there's no point because the whey protein already has BCAAs in it. Stick to the whey protein, whole foods, save your money. And the third thing that you don't need is testosterone boosters. Most likely you don't need testosterone boosters. Of course, this is not individualized advice. You still need to check your blood work, your testosterone levels, and get professional advice. Most supplements, especially testosterone boosters, are not going to have the effects that you want. Most people overestimate supplements and underestimate everything else that they need. If you really want to boost your testosterone levels, fix your sleep with the supplements that I told you. Magnesium might help with that because you're going to sleep better. If you sleep better, you're going to have less cortisol, more testosterone. Get a bit of sunlight, 20 to 30 minutes daily, stress less, deep breathing, 5 to 10 minutes meditation, high protein diet, lift weights, compound movements, get stronger, build muscle. These are the things that will naturally boost your testosterone. These are the 5 supplements that I would take daily and the 3 supplements that I would seriously avoid to save my money.